Welcome to Personal Mastery Training. I'm your host, Alvin Brown, former world-class athlete turned entrepreneur and consultant. Join us as we learn from guests who have conquered their inner battles and share their journeys to success. Get ready for inspirational masterclasses and thought-provoking strategy sessions to fuel your path to personal mastery. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another strategy session. All right, here's what we're going to call this one. Who's offended you again? Who's offended you again? I mean, people just walk around this planet coming out of their homes looking to offend you. This is what it can seem like when we let our brains go unchecked. Have you ever noticed that? And especially with the internet. The internet has you thinking just 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Just put yourself on social media and start to watch how long it takes your monkey mind to start to go down the rabbit hole. First, it starts to judge. Then it starts to compare. And then it starts to go back into the recesses of your mind to start thinking about who's offended you or who's offending you or what's offending you or this or that. It comes up with all kinds of trauma, drama, and it just takes you on that ride with you. And how about driving your car? So here you are driving around, get out of your home, and doesn't always seem like the person in front of you deliberately came out of their house to drive slow in front of you. It's a 60 kilometers. They're doing a 30, a 40, even a 50. Sometimes they're even doing the speed limit, but you want to do more than the speed limit. You're in, what kind of an idiot is in front of me? They must have come out, and you start taking it personal because they must have come out of their house knowing that you were out there and deliberate, especially when you're in a rush. When you're in a rush to get somewhere, does it always seem like, here we go. Here we go. Right in front of me. And now you're going to do 30. Okay. The conversation starts and the narrative starts. And you literally feel yourself. You literally start to feel as if it's a personal attack on you. And then, how about, I love this episode of Key and Peele. And I use it on my post not too long ago, where he sends a text to his friend, to Key or Peele, whichever one that he is. He sends a text and he reads it, but it depends on how he's reading it. One sends it back, says, "Hey, you want to get together?" And the other one says, "Whatever." Sure. And the other one reads it as whatever. And he sends it back. It just goes back and forth down this rabbit hole. And it's funny, but they take things from our own life and elaborate on it. And man, it's a good one. Key and Peele, look it up. But what it shows me is that how we walk around waiting to be offended, waiting someone looks at you a certain way. Or we're running around, most of us, maybe you're not that type. Maybe I'm not talking to you. Maybe you're the type who walks around and the world is Pollyanna and you think everyone's out to do great for you. However, I mean, that's a nice state to be in. However, the human mind, it doesn't act that way. See, it's always looking for who wants to bring it harm. Who's going to harm you? They say when we walk up to somebody, there's 3 questions we ask that person. We ask ourselves internally. What do you want from me? What can I get from you? And are we going to have sex? So those are when I heard that, those are the 3 inherent questions we ask ourselves. Deep, and they go quick too. So it's not like you sit there and contemplate for 10 minutes. No, it's a quick run through checklist. Bang, 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 bang. So think about that. What do you want from me when you meet somebody? So you're assessing them, you're checking them out, you're looking for angles. Where are they trying to get? Or the flip side is, hey, what can I get from them? And If they aren't your type, you still run through the checklist. They aren't my type. Just the fact that you said they aren't my type was the answer that you did go through and went, yeah, bang, they're not my type. So you already went through that checklist. So I found that was really interesting when I first heard it. And I thought, you know what, that's true. Whether I'm straight, gay, whatever it might be, I still run through the question. So those are the three questions we ask ourselves. So we're running around constantly. If you just check your mind, I want you to go through. So here's an exercise I want you to do for me. And this is something I'm going to give to my coaching clients. I want you to go through your day and document how many times did someone offend you? How many times did you walk in the room, they looked at you a certain way, and you just knew they wanted a piece of you? They were thinking bad thoughts about you. They were gossiping about you. They were after something. They wanted something from you. They use you, abuse you. They look like that type, right? Just the way they look. I knew it. Those are the type, right? You've read about them. You've seen them. You see them online, right? And you start to be offended. How could you? Look at you. Who do you think you are? Just, again, jump on your social media. And I want you, two things I want you to do. One, walk around throughout the day and tell me how many times someone offended you. How many times did they drive purposely in front of you, slow you down? How many times did they cut you off? How many times did that idiot leave their blinker on? How many times are they going too slow in that lane, too fast in that lane, too this, too that? Go through. How many times did that person look at you this way? And document for me, how many times did someone offend you? Then the second task I want you to do for me is document how long after getting on social media do the critics start popping up, the judges, the critics in your mind? How long does it take for you to hit that mark? See, when I get on there, or actually FOMO, when do you start developing FOMO? Anything like that. When does the mind move away from, you know what, let me just jump on this thing to kind of see what's going on and check in on my friends, and see what's up? Friendly. You're super friendly when you join. You didn't get on there to say, hey, let me go judge someone. Let me go be a critic, or let me feel bad about myself. But I want you to see, this is an experiment to see how this mind of ours, if left unchecked, how it can take you down a rabbit hole. Because this is all about the mastery piece. It's about admitting the normal human behavior. I'm not talking about those superhumans who get on there and they truly love it and they love everybody and they want to. No, I'm talking about the masses of us who get on there, start scrolling. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's really good. That's a good one. Huh. Oh, wait a minute now. Who do they think they are? Oh, I bet this is fake. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, this is photoshopped. Oh yeah, for sure. And go on and on and on, and it goes on. Oh, wait a minute now. They're on vacation again. Probably something going on in their lives. Absolutely. I bet it's not what you see. Yeah, they're probably unhappy. This is probably just for the gram. They're just doing this. Oh, wow. Look at that. Huh, I can't afford that. Wow. I got to be getting up. Wow, they're going up the ladder. They seem really popular. Why? Well, I've only got 2 followers and they got 20,000. Wow. I'm no good. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go through 2 things. How many times do people offend you? And the second one is, how long does it take you to be offended or to start the critics going? Because once you can realize how this mind of ours, left unchecked, can take us down a silly rabbit hole that sometimes triggers, and now you are you're sliding down that slippery slope real fast, and it's hard to dig your way out. I see so many people saying, I'm getting off the gram, getting off social media, I'm putting it down, I'm shutting it down. See, I don't shut mine down because I realize there's a problem here. It's not social media 100%. It's a trigger. but it's what's going on in our brain. So I keep mine open and I work to master this monkey in my mind and this judger and this critic. I learn to master them because if I don't, I'm still going to be that same guy who gets on there no matter what it is and in a crowd. Doesn't even matter. Forget social media. Go in a crowd, going to meet a new group, go in a class, going. It's still the same mind doing the same thing. So I want to stay on it and I want to master it. So that's your mastery challenge. That's what I have for you. How many times, who's offending you now? And who's the critic? Where's it coming from? If you don't look under the bed or open the closet and look in the closet, that boogeyman will always chase you. So the obstacle is away. Walk right through, figure out why you start to judge, go deep, go levels down. What did it trigger in you? And how many times do you go out and you're offended right out the gate? Right out the gate. So if you can master those two things, I actually think you can get to that happiness that everyone seeks. Because then you can quiet your damn mind and stop running around like a child. Actually, someone in one of our groups, one of my coaching group, had a great example that we kind of extrapolated on and said, your mind becomes like a child, wants to get your attention, pulls a temper tantrum, and goes wild until you pay it attention, and then you're in. Then you're giving it the attention it needs, and it keeps doing it over and over again. But what if you ignored it? What if you ignored it and went along with your life? So it didn't bother you anymore. Eventually. So there's your challenge. There's your remedy. Let me know how it works. All right. If you know somebody you're always that friend who's always judging, who's always complaining, who's always talking about everybody offending them, give them this exercise. Sometimes what gets measured will improve. So when you start to see how many times you're doing this, you go, this is crazy. And you start to fix it. All right. Until next time. Another strategy session coming your way, another masterclass coming your way. We will talk. Like, subscribe, share. Peace and love. I'm out.